My name is Dr. Mohamed Ibrahim, and I am Associate Professor of Curriculum and Instruction in College Education at Arkansas Tech University. Diversity for me is life. If you look around, life is based on one single concept. This concept is biological diversity. So everything comes in different shapes and forms, day and night, seasons. Without differences in life, life is very tedious and boring. So looking back in the ancient Chinese philosophy, they introduced one of the concepts that I really adore and always think about, the concept of yin and yang. The concept basically is a symbol of complementary forces rather than opposing forces. So both forces or both symbols interact, form a dynamic system in which the whole is better and greater than the part itself. So for instance, we think about the shadow cannot exist without light. Day cannot exist without night. Summer cannot exist without winter, so on. So our dilemma actually as human is that some of us accept biological diversity and reject the cultural diversity. And this what makes me really thinking how we can overcome this issue. We cannot talk about how diversity affects our nation without going back actually in the history. Most of the inclusive civilizations flourished throughout the history. I mean, we can talk about a lot of examples. And also civilizations who rejected the others diminished over the time. Therefore, there is a simple interpretation for this phenomenon. A lot of historians, they try to explain, to understand exactly why the inclusive civilization will benefit everybody and flourish and go beyond the borders, while others will diminish. Once the society makes the separation between the biological diversity we talked about at the beginning and the cultural diversity, it confuses the reality that both diversities are mutually reinforcing and mutually depending on each other. So we can say, I accept the biological diversity because I like different plants and different food and different animals. Go to the ocean. You have massive amount of diverse creation under the ocean. They live depending on each other and they flourish. Once one single animal or one of these circles diminish, everybody else will be negatively affected. Therefore, we cannot prosper and excel unless we understand the human and human culture, and this will shape our environment. Because of the cultural process, it was set as symbols, knowledge also, and practices. Human, they have to respect the diversity to be able to flourish. As you can see, I'm a product. I mean, I'm from different country. My original country is Egypt, and I'm an American citizen, proud American citizen. I lived also in multiple places in Europe and also in the Middle East. I benefited from every country I visited. I carried a piece of culture or knowledge or some type of tradition that I adore. Therefore, I hope in our society we will have more encouraging others to conversation, talk about cultural diversity, but it's more conversation of continuation, unifying dialogue between all the aspects of the identity of the society. So we talk to each other more than they and us, this will negatively affect the society as a whole.